Hare Krishna. Yesterday I was telling about two types of services. In this material world, the service or work is like a treachery. Going to company early in the morning and coming late at night, working hard. People actually work for making money for themselves. And the bosses or the owners of the company, they want to extract as much work as they can from their employees. Both are actually selfish workers, employers and the employees. Not only that, the work is done not out of love, but with some fruitive mentality, with some motivation in mind, which is the money. And also one is finding the work burdensome. And one wants to get rid of it. One is thinking, I'll make a lot of money and then give up my job so I can relax. This is the mindset of people working in this world. On the other hand, the spiritual services rendered by a devotee for the Lord, like Hanuman is rendering service to Lord Ramachandra, it is done out of love, with no expectation of any motivation in return. And he never wants to stop the service. He wants to go on doing service eternally. Therefore, when we say Holy Dham, Ayodhya, or Vrindavan, Mathura, or Sridham Mayapur, holy places are filled with devotees of God who are pure-hearted, selfless, they are lovers of God, they render service with no motivation. They simply want to serve and please the Lord. And therefore, many people travel to holy places. Why do we travel to holy places? Because holy places are places where the saintly people live. They always carry their Lord in the heart. And they always utter the holy name with their lips. They are always absorbed in hearing Krishna Katha. So whether it is Vrindavan or Ayodhya or Mathura, Dwaraka, any of these places. Similarly, all our ISKCON temples also are places where the saintly devotees live. And this is what one should expect, that if one is connecting with ISKCON movement, we should become pure devotees who wish to love and serve Krishna with no motivation, nothing selfish. Tat Sukhi Sukhitvam means for his pleasure, I do all my activities from morning to night. We also have a bank account. We also put money. We take money. We also have a big property and construction and everything. It appears like modern day material companies also do things. We do similar way. We have cars, we have vehicles, everything. But here, everything in this property is only for the pleasure of Radha Madan Mohan. Only for Lord's service. Nobody is here for any selfish purpose. Selfish people cannot stay for a long time. They'll run away if they come here. Here, this is the place where Lord Madan Mohan, Radha Krishna, they are the center. Everybody here is aligned to working for them. So this is something we have to deeply ingrain in our hearts, that spiritual life means Krishna is the center and all the jivas are his servants, and by serving him we will get happiness. And by trying to serve ourselves, we get suffering. Atmendriya priti vanchatare balikam, Krishnendriya priti ichadhare premanam. So prem means using all our senses and mind and intelligence to serve Supreme Lord. That is prem. Or using our mind, intelligence and senses to serve ourselves and enjoy ourselves for our own. Like people are doing DJ dancing in the colleges. They are doing for their own sense gratification. We do dancing in front of the deities for the Lord's pleasure. And they put up parties where they eat all kinds of foods, sinful foods also, for their own pleasure. We also have Mahaprasad festival, feast, but it is offered to Krishna first and then we take the remnants. You will see that there's a very big difference like earth and sky. So the Shastra says, Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Atapam Verdvija Sreshta Varnashrama Vivagashakha Swa Anushtitasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. It doesn't say Manatoshanam or Indriya Toshanam or Kutumba Toshanam or Samaj Toshanam. It says Haritoshanam. So if you work for Haritoshanam, for satisfying Lord Hari, that is called spiritual life. Everything else is material. So understanding this, when you are chanting the holy name, Yajnanam Japa Yajñosmi, Krishna says, Yajna means Yajna vai Vishnu. For the pleasure of Vishnu, whatever you perform is called yajna. So when we are sitting and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. This is actually for Vishnu Toshan, for satisfaction of Lord Krishna. This chanting is done. We were just now offering prayer and worship to Tulsi Maharani. She is the service awarder in the spiritual world. We can fall at her feet and beg for service, and she will engage us in service, but not like the company's service. The service is to be done with love, voluntarily, not considering it burdensome, for the pleasure of the Lord, and nothing for me, everything for Krishna. Poverty for oneself, opulence for the Lord. With this mood, you render service, you will never get tired. You can render service life after life after life. Harinam Prabhu ki. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like desert trees or ocean of mercy, full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krupa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha ananta koti vaishnava vrindaki Vaishnava Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki